Hey everybody, it's Brian with Level 5 Mentoring, and I'm actually off the island of Hawaii, which I very rarely do. I'm here in California handling some business, and I stopped in a gorgeous area, really beautiful little stretch of forest here, just to get a walk, and I got inspired because I think I have something to share today that could bless and help a lot of people. And since you're watching the video, my intention right now is to bless you. So thank you for taking a minute to share this video with me on this side of the camera and you on the other side. I want to tell you something that's been going on in my life. I'm pretty transparent. One of the things that the members of the Level 5 Mentoring program tell me is that one of the things that freaks them out the most about me and that they like the most about me in the program is that I'm just completely transparent. I don't have any secrets, and I just pretty much, wear my heart outside of my chest for the world to see. And I went through 5.5, almost 6 months ago, I went through a just hellacious divorce. And some of my team members at my company said, Brian, you can't talk about that. You're supposed to be the self-help guru. You're supposed to be the guy, that's got it all together. If you tell people that, they're going to not take you seriously. They're going to think that, well, if you go through that, why should they follow you if you have to go through shit too? If you're supposed to be the guru, well, here's the deal. I'm not the guru. You're the guru. I simply have had a set of experiences that has enabled me to be able to translate and reflect light from a slightly different angle than the vast majority of people, including the vast majority of teachers. I'm humble about it. I'm excited and grateful for it. And somehow the gifts that I've been given have helped several thousand people, and I'm just getting started, okay? So I'm just going to continue with the transparency. And this divorce was really devastating for me. I had, over the last 20 years, I've spent high six figures on self-help and personal development and meditation and belief elimination to get myself to a kind of a lofty level in awareness, and somehow I neglected this area of relationships, of male-female interaction, and I was unconscious in my marriage, and my ex was pretty unconscious as well. This was just an area where we neglected. And so over those next few months of our separation, it was the most devastating experience of my entire life, and I'm so grateful for it because it brought me to an even higher place of awareness about love and relationship. And I just want to share that the relationships that I've had since then, friendships with women and communications that I've had with women, and the little bit of what you might call romantic involvement that I've had, has actually catapulted me to a new place of awareness. And I really want to kind of tease and lovingly challenge you, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman, to really open up to this, okay? So point number one, if you're in a relationship that's not absolutely everything that you want, it's time today to ask the question, what in the hell am I doing here? Because you got two choices, really. Okay, sure, you got three, you can leave it the way it is. But you got two choices. You can either step out of it, or you can step up into it in an unprecedented way. And I want to be, again, pushing this transparency envelope. I want to tell you what I have found out about vulnerability. I believe we're all infinite, unlimited beings of light. Science backs me up on this. It may sound weird to you, but we're infinite, unlimited beings of light. All of our limitations are all mind imposed. They're all simply beliefs that we've taken on. Well, this puts us in a really freaky place in our relationships because we think we're vulnerable. We think we can be harmed. And we have all this evidence in our memory banks of all those times we got harmed. And we go into our relationships with different levels of guardedness, protecting our heart, covering our feelings, not asking for what we really want, and actually not, well, let me just put it this way, settling for so much less than what we really want, and then afraid to ask for what we really want from our partner. What would they think? Well, they'll leave, blah, blah. All this garbage. Now listen, what you're saying to yourself in that setting is, I will never get what I truly want. And I just want to encourage you, okay? Because I have said, fuck the illusion of vulnerability. Fuck that. Forget this idea that I can't have absolutely everything that I want. Now, in the next month or so, I am going to reveal what may be the most powerful relationship creation and development tool ever created, and I say that humbly, believe it or not, because I've studied a lot of relationship stuff, but I have created a tool that can help you to find and create and develop the absolute ultimate possible relationship. I'm really excited and enthusiastic about releasing that soon, but for now, I just want to go to the core of this whole message with you and tell you today, understand that you're not vulnerable in any way, shape, or form, and that because of that, you can be willing to be completely vulnerable. And ask yourself, if you have the guts to do so, and you do, ask yourself, get out a pen and paper and write this down. If I were to go into my relationship or start a new one from a position of total vulnerability and total openness, absolute transparency, what would I lose? What would I lose? I think you're going to find that there's nothing to write under that line. You're going to start because I would lose. Well, certainly I wouldn't have. And I believe you're going to find that you can only lose by guarding your heart. You can only lose by covering yourself. You can only lose by not asking for what you want. You can only lose by not listing every single attribute you could possibly want in the other person, in your perfect love partner. You can only lose by not going for it. So, thanks for bearing with me on this somewhat unscripted video, or totally unscripted video. It was just an inspiration in my heart. I wanted to share it, and I will close with this. Love without limits. Love without limits. Open yourself to love without limits by loving without limits, and watch. The relationship you're in has no choice but to either shift into perfection or to shift away so that you can shift yourself into the perfect relationship. There is no alternative. This universe has no option than to obey you when you step into your power. I love you with all my heart, friend. Thanks for sharing this few minutes with me. I hope it blessed you as much as it blessed me or more. Talk soon.